All right, let's dive right in. We're talking about the AI gold rush. You hear about it everywhere, right? But it feels like almost nobody has a real, actual map to capitalize on this thing. Well, that changes today. You are getting that map. We are going to unpack Dan Martell's framework for turning this AI revolution into your personal gold rush. And we're going to start with the single most important idea you need to wrap your head around. This right here. This one idea is the key to absolutely everything we're about to cover. It's a huge shift in where value is created. It's not about your job title anymore. It's all about how well you can use artificial intelligence. This is the new high-income skill, and it's a skill anyone can learn starting, right now. So, to make this all super clear, we've broken it down into 4 simple parts. First, we'll look at who these new top earners really are. Second, the specific skills you need to power up. Third, we've got 5 solid business blueprints to turn those skills into actual income. And finally, a simple 4-step launchpad to get you going. Okay, let's start with this foundational shift. We are walking into a brand new era where being great with AI tools, not your degree or your job title, is what's going to determine the highest income potential. It's all about the output you can create, not the hours you work. And AI, well, AI is the ultimate output multiplier. This visual really says it all. For decades, there was this giant wall of code standing between great ideas and actually making them happen. Well, guess what? That wall is crumbling down. The game isn't about knowing programming languages anymore. It's about the creativity of your ideas and your skill in telling the AI how to bring them to life. This just throws the door wide open for everyone. So, if it's not about coding, what skills do you need? This next part is all about the practical foundation you need to build to become one of those AI power users. And honestly, it all boils down to mastering one single foundational skill. And that skill is prompt engineering. Think of it this way. Knowing how to talk to an AI is now as valuable as knowing how to code was back in the early 2000s. It's simple, really. Garbage in, garbage out. Mastering how you craft your message, how you ask the question, that's the difference between getting useless nonsense and getting pure gold. So how do you do it? Well, this simple 4-step structure is your key. First, you define the role. You tell the AI who it should be, like you are an expert copywriter. Second, you provide data. Give it an example of what great looks like. Third, you make the ask. Be super specific about what you want. And finally, you request the format. Tell it exactly how you want the output, whether it's a bulleted list, a table, or whatever you need. And once you've really mastered prompting, the possibilities just explode. As you can see here, it's the core skill that unlocks everything else. Suddenly, you can create content 5 times faster. You can build no-code automations that save businesses thousands of hours. And you can analyze data to find insights nobody else sees. The opportunities are just massive. All right, let's get practical. How do these skills actually turn into money in your bank account? I mean, knowing the theory is one thing, but packaging it up into a service that people will happily pay for, that's the real goal. So here are 5 proven blueprints you could literally start with today. First up, the AI Automation Agency. This is all about you going into businesses, looking at how they work, and then using AI tools to automate all the repetitive, boring tasks. We're talking about things like onboarding new employees, qualifying sales leads, or managing projects. You become the hero who saves them tons of time and money. And just look at the potential here. Yeah, it's medium effort because you do have to learn the tools and how to talk to clients. But you don't need a computer science degree for this stuff. And for that effort, you're solving really high-value problems, which is why the income can get up into the thousands per day. It's a straight-up value exchange. The more money your automations save a client, the more you can charge. Simple. Next, the AI appointment setter. Okay, just imagine a local business, a dentist, a plumber, that gets tons of calls every day. You can build them an AI that answers the phone 24/7, answers common questions, and books qualified appointments right into their calendar. They literally never miss a lead again. What's so great about this one is how little it costs to get started. The tools are out there. Your value is in knowing how to set them up perfectly for a client. For a business owner, this is a total no-brainer. Think about it. It costs less than a full-time person, it never calls in sick, and it works around the clock to capture every single lead. Number 3 is solving a huge problem in the creator economy, an AI content repurposing service. You take one long piece of content, say a 1-hour podcast, and you use AI tools to instantly chop it up into 20 or 30 amazing short clips for TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. The numbers on this are just fantastic. It's another low-cost startup where you can get to $1,000 a day pretty quickly. You're solving a massive headache for creators and brands who know they need to be everywhere online but just don't have the time to do it. Okay, this one has a massive underserved market. There are 22 million small businesses in North America, and you'd be shocked how many still don't have a good website. In the past, a decent site would cost $10, maybe $20,000. With AI tools, you can build an amazing one for a fraction of that cost and in a fraction of the time. And that's what makes this such a powerful opportunity. You can offer a professional, modern website, a really high-value service, at a price that a small business owner can't say no to, while still building an incredibly profitable business for yourself. You're solving a universal need with a modern, super efficient solution. And finally, maybe the highest leverage model of all, the AI Inbox and Calendar Manager. This is where you build a custom AI executive assistant for busy CEOs and entrepreneurs. You solve their single biggest problem, that relentless, overwhelming flood of emails and meeting requests. This one is a complete game changer. When you buy back a CEO's time, which is their most valuable asset, you can charge extremely high fees. You're not just providing a service, you're literally giving them back their focus and their sanity, which is exactly why the income potential is just so incredibly high. Okay, you've seen the opportunities, but how do you actually start? It can feel a little overwhelming, I get it. So, we're going to finish up with a dead simple 4-step launch pad. This is your actionable plan to turn any of these ideas into a real thing. This is the AI Startup Ladder, and it's brilliant because it's designed to completely remove your risk. Just notice the order here. You start with step 1, validate. You prove people will actually pay for your idea before you build a single thing. Then step 2, you pre-sell. You get cash in the bank before you even do the work. That confirms your idea is a winner. Step 3 is all about momentum. You deliver a huge win for that first client within 48 hours. And only after you've done all that do you move to step 4, build and scale. This whole process just protects you from wasting your time and money. Look, this isn't some far-off future thing. The demand is here right now, and the tools are ready to go. The biggest mistake you can possibly make is to see this opportunity, think, that's interesting, and then just do nothing. You now have the map. You have the tools. The time to act is now. So, I'll leave you with this final thought. The ultimate goal here isn't just about replacing boring tasks. It's about elevating what you do. When AI is handling 92% of the grunt work, what are you going to do with that other 8%? That's where real creativity, strategy, and human genius come into play. And honestly, that's the most exciting part of this entire revolution.